Hi, everybody. How are you doing today? I'm excited to be here. I'm Angela. I'm a professional counselor and transformation coach. And today we're diving into something that I see every day. And it is those pivotal moments where you're standing on a mountaintop, let's say, and you just know that there's so much more for you. Have you ever been there? Have you ever thought that there's just so much more for me here? I just know there is. You know that feeling when your soul is whispering, like, it's time for change. It's time for some major change. I need a fresh start. What can I do? I just know that there's more meant for me in this world, in this life. I wasn't just meant to just do this day in and day out, same thing. So let's talk about what transformation really means. We know that it isn't just positive thinking. It's not a quick fix. It's not something that happens to you. And it's definitely not some sort of linear journey. It's totally a conscious choice. It's a daily practice. It's decisions you make every single day. And it's also a complete shift in how you see yourself. It's a shift in your beliefs. It's a shift in your perspectives. It's a journey of becoming to who? Your truly authentic self. And so I just want to share with you today the 3 signs that I see that will tell you that you are meant for more. There is more for you. There is transformation to be had here. So the first sign is when your quiet voice inside you becomes impossible to ignore. Sometimes there's physical signs, like you're tired all the time, you have headaches, you don't sleep, you're up and down, up and down. You have resistance to exercise or regular routines, your normal routine. Food becomes an issue in some way. And then there's emotional signs like you're irritable, people bother you, people that you're with all the time now are like, you guys are on almost like you're on another journey, but on different paths. You're not on the same path anymore. Or you have a deep longing for more. You know there is more. And the most important thing that will give you a sign is you feel discontent from your current life. You feel a longing for so much more, something else. And you're disconnected even from your friends and your life. And you just wonder, like, okay, so what is this? Well, there's subtle signs and stuff. And in the beginning, you're going to hear little whispers and stuff. And then later on, if you keep ignoring that, you're going to hear it louder and louder and louder. Little red flags will be waving, saying, I was telling you already that you were meant for more. So in the beginning, maybe you just have like little subtle nudges towards change. Maybe you have like random moments of clarity and ideas. Maybe there's synchronicities happening and you're like, wow, that's so interesting. All of these signs. And then as it gets louder and louder, if you're ignoring it, you have this undeniable inner knowing that there's something else. There's something missing. Maybe you even have some physical symptoms that are intensifying. Maybe you're burning out. Maybe you're feeling ill. Maybe there's signs in your stomach. Maybe you're having neck and back pain. Maybe there's a life situation or a challenge happening to you that is forcing you to get out of your comfort zone and change. Maybe there's a breakdown of a relationship or something major that, like a career or job change or people in your life or a death. It could be anything, but life situations sometimes can really bring us to our knees and say, oh my goodness, we need change. And so the second side is that patterns actually become visible. And this second sign is really interesting because it's all about self-awareness. So in relationships, you might start recognizing like the same recurring things over and over and over. You might start seeing that you're part in the fights and conflicts with somebody. You might start really noticing generational patterns. You might start understanding your attachment style. You might start realizing that there's codependency happening, and you're becoming self-aware of this stuff. That's huge. And in daily life, you might start being like, look at, I'm self-sabotaging myself, or I'm noticing I'm really overwhelmed and procrastinating and do this stuff. You might even recognize emotional triggers. You might notice that how past things have been coming up over and over and over that aren't dealt with. Maybe you're really understanding how you truly cope with things and seeing what you do and how you behave when you cope, maybe even where you go. And so all of these are signs that you are meant for more transformation, is here, is ready. And so this third sign is where resistance meets readiness. This third sign is like where the magic happens. So there's so much resistance. There's the fear of an unknown. There's the comfort in the familiar path, staying in your comfort zone. But there's also comfort in the unfamiliar, wondering what is more, what is there? But maybe inside then you go back to now you're worrying about other people's reactions and what they think. And maybe you have self-doubt and limiting beliefs. That's all kind of some resistance. And then what about the excitement that you have for possibilities that are out there? Maybe you have excitement that you actually feel like, you know what, I'm willing to be uncomfortable if this means change, because I cannot stay here any longer. I'm just done with this. And maybe you're feeling really courageous and brave that, I'm ready to face the truth. I'm ready. I have this determination that I want to change. And so for me, I had to come onto my knees in many, many circumstances. When I got divorced, when I had a custody battle, when I got told I have terminal cancer, when I had to have a heart transplant, all these things and so many more. When I had double back surgery, these things brought me to my knees, and I thought, why me? What is going on? Why all these challenges? Why all these crazy circumstances and unexpected things happening that are so painful? All these wounds. What are they here to teach me? What am I to learn? Oh boy. Talk about an awakening. Talk about really coming to your knees. But you don't have to go through massive, massive turmoil to be ready. You don't have to wait until something is so wrong and ignore all the signs of things. You can start your transformation journey now. You don't have to wait for something horrible to happen. You can acknowledge your truth. You can learn to be authentic, get realigned with who you truly are. You can get your values aligned with what you want and where you're going. All you have to do is decide that you want change. That's it. You just make a decision. I'm ready. I want a fresh start, or I'm going to pivot, or I'm going to reinvent myself. I've had enough of the old person who I have been, and I'm ready for something so new. And I'm ready to surrender to what is and what could be. And when you hit that point, you truly know you are ready. So if that is you, I want to invite you to my program called the Pain to Purpose Experience. It's a 10-week journey where I guide you through, we peel back the layers of the onion. I guide you through all sorts of deep emotional healing. And there's 10 live sessions plus long-term ongoing sessions called journey sessions that are monthly, and so much more. There's exclusive bonuses worth way more than the program. There's so much in here. You will just absolutely love it. If what I've been speaking to you resonates, then this is for you. If you were waiting for a sign that it's time to change, I'm giving it to you. That's your sign. So I just want to share this with you because it's something that changed my complete outlook on life. It gave me a complete awakening, and that's why I put this together, and I want to share it with you and take you on this little journey. But it's only for people who are ready to go deep. This isn't some surface level self-paced thing that you go through on your own time that doesn't make any changes. This is like you have to become courageous and brave and brutally honest with your situation, and because you want to come out on the other side and feel so purposeful. And what can you do with all this wounding and emotional weight? What can you do with it? Well, you can turn it into something so purposeful and beautiful. And I can't wait to share it with you. So if that's something that interests you, I'll leave a link below to join now. And just remember, this isn't about perfect timing. This isn't about being done with your old story and just being upset at your whole life. This is about honoring your journey, honoring your strengths, honoring everything that you've been through, being grateful, and actually learning to be grateful for even the terrible things, the horrible things. It will change you. It will completely change your life. So if that's something that you're called to, the doors are open now, but not for long. We start March 1st. So I want to invite you to join as soon as possible, because then you're going to get your spot and get the early bird price even. So I'm excited for you and what the future holds for you. And just know that whatever it is, you can work through. There is hope. There is strength in doing this together with other people. And you're not alone. You are seen, you are heard, and I'm here for you, and so is everybody else in the program. So I hope that this supported you to know some points in your life that will guide you and show you the direction of where you're headed and what's next for you, and to really see, do I fit into any of those slots? Does that mean it's my time for growth? And you'll know. If the feeling is on your heart that you want to make a serious change, and don't wait. Don't wait till something is so wrong like I did. Take it from me. You don't want to have to go through that much pain, because it almost seems surreal. But here I am with my new heart, and I want to share my love and hope and appreciation for you, and I can't wait to see you inside. Bye, friends.